nominees have dropped out of the race. It's just Bernie. Boring, okay? No. We're going to introduce Bernies, and they're going to fucking argue each other. It's going to be fucking great, okay? All right, here we go. I want you guys to go absolutely nutballs for your very first Bernie tonight. Hey, you guys, it's the Dragon Ball Z fanboy Bernie, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm sure all of you are aware, I am the world's biggest Dragon Ball Z fan. But I'm also running for president of the United States. And if there's one thing that's perfectly clear, it's that all of the Dragon Balls are being hoarded by the wealthy 1% in this country. And for the past 6 months, I've been floating up in the air, levitating and screaming for 24 consecutive episodes. And eventually, once I secure the presidential nomination, I will go Super Saiyan and drop a spirit bomb on the big banks and Wall Street and the pharmaceutical executives.
I'm sorry. That's very compelling. But here to introduce a strong counterpoint is nice hair Bernie. Nice hair. Big round of applause for those
Thank you for coming to talk about the political revolution that is transforming our country. I am, as he said, unlike my other opponents, the nice hair Bernie Sanders. Now, I would like to talk to you about how there is inequality in consumerism and purchase of goods between men and women. It is outrageous that women make 79 cents compared to the dollar to a man for similar work, and it is also ridiculous that women will have to pay $20 more than a haircut at a hair salon. I think this is outrageous.
Okay, this next guy, for God's sakes, don't tell him I was at a gangbang by his lettuce house. This is Bernard Sanderson's Trailblazers superfan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello? I'd like to talk to you about the Blazers. My name is Bernard. I'm the biggest Blazers fan. I'm from Portland, Go Rip City. But tonight, I'd like to talk about the income inequalities that are happening in the NBA today. There is something profoundly wrong when 53% of all new revenue goes to the top 1% of all players in the league. Players like Kobe Bryant, players like Joe Johnson. They take $20 million a year. Meanwhile, middle-class players like C.J. McCollum, Damian Lillard, they're working their butts off and they're struggling. Making mere millions of dollars a year. Thank you very much. Go Blazers.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have a man of the people, by the people, for the people. It's 7-Eleven employee Bernie Sanders.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am an employee of the 7-Eleven down here. I'm an okay, good union job. I was responsible for a policy that made sure that we rotated every product on the rolling grill. That we took keto, steak, pollo, along with the hot dogs and those weird beef things. Furthermore, and my record will show this, I have fought to maintain the integrity of the condiment bar and keeping it free for every hot dog buying citizen. I'd like to talk to you about a soda machine. You have been fed a lie. A lie that tells you that if you fill your cup with mostly ice,
that the top 1% will trickle down to the bottom 99% of your big gulp? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lie fed to you by the Coca-Cola brothers. To maintain the integrity with a more equal distribution of soda to ice, I will also fight to keep lysergic acid as an additional flavoring option next to vanilla and cherry.
Again, very compelling, very compelling. Now, my next debateur is going to be a very important man in this place. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Beanie Baby Collector Bernie. Beanie Baby Collector.
Was saying, as president, I would bring a new economy, because as you all know, we have seen one of the greatest downfalls of the middle class in our history. Of course, I am talking about the crash of 1999, when Beanie Babies lost all value entirely, leaving a lot of us with multiples. Many of these Beanie Babies. Now, as you know, the top 1% have 90% of all Princess Diana bears in the market. This is unacceptable. Now, what I am proposing is a single-payer system for healthcare in which a single payer buys all of my Beanie Babies, every single one, and pays for all of our healthcare. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next up on the stage, pro wrestler Bernie Sanders, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. I can come out here, talk about my arch nemesis, the $1 million man. All right.
Compelling. Now, up next, you clap, but a little quieter, because she's skittish. He's skittish. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 8-year-old Bernie Sanders.
Maternity care. You know, 10 years, I'm sick of my terrible babysitter making me crappy mac and cheese. My mom should be home making me mac and cheese. Now, what are you saying? What you are saying? You know, all my teachers are telling me, Bonnie in 2nd grade, Bonnie, life isn't fair. It's not fair when I come in from the playground crying. You know why I gotta say that? Why can't it be fair? Okay, why does Billy Bobson get all the cool Tonka trucks while Bernie has to play with sticks and rocks? Why can't we just distribute it and share with everybody, okay? Everybody gets the sparkly stickers. Everybody gets the Tonka trucks. Anyone can dress up like a woman if you're a queen in make-believe. And backing up the kids, and let's just share and make life a little more fair.
Very compelling. Very compelling. Here we got 3 more, okay? Please, 3. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, he's kind of a big deal here. It's Obi-Wan Cabernet. Obi-Wan Cabernet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I
the most hated character in all of the universe, Jar Trump. I know that it looks like I'm running for the president of the Wookiees, but I assure you I represent all of the people in this universe. Okay? Why is it that all of the wealth in this galaxy goes to the top 1% in the evil empire? Meanwhile, there are Jawas on Tatooine, sometimes 10 to 20 living in the same sand crawler, while the evil empire has the funds to build not one, but 2 Death Stars. This is absurd. It has to end. Now let's talk about my point. Let's not forget that Leia is a princess and has been bought and sold by the Rebel Alliance a long, long time ago. In conclusion, yes, I am the oldest candidate. I'm 74 years old. But do not worry, for if I am to be stricken down, I will come back even more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Very compelling, but up next, a strong counterpoint. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bernie the Pooh. Bernie the Pooh.
Thank you. I want to talk about something that is very important to me. When I hear about the crippling debt that Christopher Robin is dealing with right now, it makes me want to say, oh, bother. What we need to do is sit down and think of a solution. We know Rabbit is over there. On the right side, he wants to build a fence to keep everyone out. But not me. I want to let everyone in, and I believe that everyone should have affordable health care, whether you're from the 100-acre wood or the 100-acre hood. Thank you.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of an unusual candidate this evening. I'm not super familiar with this person. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hillary Sanders. Hillary Sanders.